This is Luke with the Android Guys podcast, here with Scott.
Hi, Luke.
How are you?
I'm
Contemplative?
Yeah, no, I'm just sigh. No.
You're sigh?
Yeah. Man,
You mean the guy that like...
how much time you got?
The Gangnam Style?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You that guy?
There are people walking around who don't even know who that is.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Like, our kids probably don't remember who that... They know the song, but they don't remember.
Do you remember the Harlem Shake?
Oh, gosh. We're getting off track.
You want to talk about something? I don't want to mess around with something.
Yeah. I'll talk about anything else. I'm going to talk about two products.
Okay.
From one brand.
Ooh.
And they're both in the same wheelhouse.
Okay.
So this is Dreo.
Oh, we like Dreo.
We do like Dreo. I've been a fan of their stuff since the first thing to come through the office.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen quite a few things. We've seen air fryers. We've seen fans.
Mm-hmm.
There's a space heater.
Yeah.
That just showed up that
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in checking out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, a wall-mounted heater. But we have a space heater here.
Yeah.
So all of their stuff.
We are familiar with the brand.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about two of their humidifiers.
Oh, cool.
One is a smart humidifier, and the other one is a warm and cool mist humidifier.
Okay.
But they're both smart.
Yeah.
They are. It wouldn't really be Dreo.
Right. Sure.
Unless they weren't kind of smart.
Yep.
So I'll talk to you first about the model number on this thing is the... Oh, they kind of bury it. HM311 is the first model. And so this is a 4-liter, kind of like a white, looks like maybe almost like a fish tank, like a new age fish tank.
Yeah.
Kind of ovalish.
That's a very good description because, it looks like it.
You fill it with water, right?
Yeah.
But
it's like a Brita without a spout.
Yes. That's the design language.
Uh-huh.
So it comes in a black, it comes in a blue.
Okay.
But then the one that I have is white. So the white one is very cool. It looks right at home with pretty much any decor.
Yeah.
It's
very sleek.
It's 4 liters water tank.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick it up right off the top, just right where you would think it would be, that whole thing. And then the top comes off. There is this kind of directional thing at the top that kind of clicks in 3 degrees. So it sprays kind of straight out.
Okay.
And you could kind of click it and it moves maybe, 45 degrees.
Oh.
And then you can click it 30 according to the...
Okay.
They call it a tiltable nozzle.
I see that.
But it kind of runs the length, I would say more than half the length of it.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a difference when you kind of click and tilt that.
Okay.
But it does kind of emit and head in that direction.
Yeah, I imagine that's to maybe help save for getting like a wall
if you're trying
damp or something.
So that's something that I hadn't really thought about with humidifiers. I've always grown up knowing that it's wintertime. My nose is really dry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sleeping well. There's a lot of static in the air. It's really dry. Let's get a humidifier going.
Yeah.
I'm sick. Let's put some drops in the humidifier.
Yep.
But there's people buy them for nurseries. They put them for plants.
Mm-hmm.
People who, maybe they live out of their van and they go through different climates or RVs. Like they need to kind of adjust those things. This thing is a great solution for that. This guy is, I want to say maybe $35, $40.
It looks like
$33.99 right now on Amazon's website.
Nice.
So it says it gets up to a 32-hour runtime. It's very quiet. I also have noticed because we have a sensor in the house that keeps an eye on the humidity and other variables.
Yeah.
It's very accurate.
Ooh.
Or at least it matches that sensor.
Yeah, sure.
Within the degree of
Nice.
the percentage. So you can actually set the percentage on there. So you could say, if it dips below, at 62 or 65%, it'll kick on. So it'll like turn on and turn off.
Yeah.
To kind of keep a stasis of that humidity.
Nice.
Where something a little bit more conventional, traditional is you just turn it on and you turn it off with no understanding of what's the humidity level in the house.
Right.
You just run it overnight and you don't know if you've raised it 2% or if it went up 20% while you're sleeping.
Right.
I could see how tilting it away from the bed, maybe if you're using it nightstand, I could see that. Speaking of which, this thing will light up.
Oh, nice.
Like the center of the thing that kind of like runs down and where the water seems to kind of pull from and go up through. That will light up. It's got, I think, 2 or 3 colors.
Oh, cool.
They're very like soft.
Yeah.
Like a blue. And then I know that the other one that I was checking at home was teal.
Oh, cool.
But I think it says 3 colors. We just haven't gone through.
Sure.
We like the teal.
Yeah.
Plugged it in and it looks nice. It's a cool little thing. If you're looking for, the wintertime, you need to do that. Or if you're looking for something to, certain plants like a certain climate.
Sure.
I didn't realize that maybe certain plants you don't have to water as much as long as the air has a certain amount of moisture in it.
Oh, sure.
Those are things that were kind of lost on me for a long time.
Listen, I'm with you, buddy. I'm not a plant guy. My wife is. She knows a lot. And she would, if she's listening, she's probably like, yeah, dummy. Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah, idiot. Yeah. The other, so that's the 4-liter. That's the HM311.
Yep.
So then there's the other one that I have is the HM713S.
Okay.
And this is a 6-liter.
Okay.
And it looks a little more, I guess you would call it high tech.
Yeah, it's still a very similar design language. It's kind of that like pill shaped.
Yeah.
Kind of box. I don't know. It's weird.
I was waiting for you to figure it out. This one, if you look at it, I don't think we have it here. No, we have actually it's right over there.
Oh, I see it.
That's the air purifier.
Yeah. It's very similar look.
with the color through the front of that. You've got your kind of like LED readout to see things. There is this thing that almost looks like a glow of, I don't know, it appears to be like a percentage of what's left.
Yeah.
It's just a static color.
Okay.
It doesn't fluctuate. It's not going to be green all the way up. It will stay that way.
It's just a design choice.
Just a choice. Yeah. But this one will do 6 liters, gives you up to 60 hours.
Ooh.
And it's also precise. I noticed that this thing, you can control this using, and I should have said this about the other one, you can use these with the Dreo app.
Oh, great. Okay.
So that you can actually control them and turn them on, turn them off.
Nice.
You can use your Alexa or your G and control those things. This one's a little bit of a bigger footprint. Mainly in that it's taller.
Sure.
It doesn't take up a whole lot more space on the shelf, on the floor, but it's just a little bit taller.
Yeah.
But this one will do warm mist and cool mist.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And this one, like the other one, you can do, there's like a little pad that you can kind of pull out.
Okay.
That if you wanted to put like essential oils or something to diffuse.
Oh, yeah.
You can put those in there.
Nice.
Now, it's not going to be strong. It's not its main
thing. It's not an oil diffuser.
Right.
Sure.
But if you put some drops of peppermint or eucalyptus, something that, you might need to help maybe kind of with your breathing.
Sure.
Or if you just wanted something to kind of change the smell in the air.
Yeah. It's not going to do a ton, but it will do some.
It's more than you would get out of a LaCroix drink.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, these are really cool. This one has, it's it's $90. So it's a little bit smarter in that it can do the hot, the warm and the cool.
Sure.
Where the other one is kind of just like a cool mist. And then this one also has, the bigger capacity.
Right.
So you're not refilling it nearly as often or
right.
quite as often. So this one runs about 90 and the other one is about 40, give or take.
Looks like this one comes in a white color also.
Does it?
Yep.
Okay.
It has like the standard silver and then like a white.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, so these are new from Dreo. I like them quite a bit. I think that they're pretty... I mean, they're cool products. It's a cool brand.
Yeah.
And if you have, I like the ecosystem. It works well with Google.
Yeah.
And it's easy to set these up and train from, set for schedules.
Yeah.
Automations. And then you can just use your voice. So it's easy to kind of like add it to your house.
Nice.
And then my wife knows how to, just quickly, hey, how do I turn this humidifier on? Just tell it.
Yeah.
Turn on the humidifier. That's what we called it.
Yeah.
We tend to name our things.
Yeah.
So we'll give a product a name and we'll just say, turn on Tom.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's one of the things I really like about Dreo is the integration to the smart home.
Yeah. And they do it very well too. They have a lot of different products in that same vein and all of them integrate well with home stuff.
Yep. So that's the Dreo 7. Let me get it right here. HM713.
Yes.
And I think the S might just be silver. Is my guess.
That makes sense.
So, yep. Check them out if you're looking for nursery, plant life, something to get you through for the winter, or you just need to kind of rebalance the moisture settings, humidity in certain rooms. These are very quiet. Very quiet.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.